It's about the I got to say, it's the stupidest thing in sports.
Gets the ball, gets back, pulls up for the win. Got it! Detroit basketball. Oh, Holloman looks the clock. Half court for the win. Oh! The Lions go for it. The Vikings bring it. He's a pass. It's a touchdown to give. Javi Baez homered earlier. First one in the air, deep left field again. Yes, Tigers win. Javi is unstoppable.
This is BS Sports.
And away we go. Game 3 in Orlando. Pistons only favored going into this game, -2.5. 3-point favorites going into Orlando. ESPN Analytics has them at a 60.8% win probability. Excuse me. That is the lowest it has been all series. I'm feeling like, okay, obviously last game, that was great. You know, a couple nights ago, get the huge win at home, get that monkey off your back of not winning a home playoff game in almost 20 seasons. You know, that's great. Happy about that. But this series isn't over. We didn't make the 1 seed just so that we could win a home playoff game. Like, the next monkey to get off Detroit's back right now is winning that playoff series, because we're still almost 20 years ago when the Pistons last won a playoff series. So we got the monkey off our back with the home playoff win. Last year we got the monkey off our back with playoff win in general. Now we got to get to playoff series win. Feel like we win. It's a bench player turning up. Okay. All right, Jorge. I see you. That'd be nice. I mean, hey, you know, maybe Isaiah Stewart goes off. Maybe it's a Kevin Huerter afternoon. You never know. Kevin Huerter's, you know, he's played in the postseason for a while there, and there's a reason we traded for him. But you know, I'm feeling like I'm optimistic, but this game is going to be tight. I mean, it's a road game. Again, you get that home Orlando crowd. There's going to be a good amount of Detroit fans there. Detroit fans travel well, and it's Orlando's a smaller market, smaller fan base. A lot of snowbirds from Detroit moved down to the Florida area, moved down to Orlando. So you got that going for us. I also can't tell. Are we wearing our blue jerseys? Because they're wearing the blue warm-up shirts, and I can't tell what jerseys they're wearing underneath. But I think one of the other things, too, that we need Jalen Duren to really turn it on today. He had a better game in game 2, but we really need him to, like, go off in a way. Like, we can't just... We certainly can't have what we had in game 1, where it was basically Cade and friends. We need Jalen Duren to come in right now and start popping off. Defensively, if we can keep ourselves in this game, keep it close. I favor Detroit in that kind of a matchup, but I don't know. We'll see. If we win this game, I'll feel really good about winning the series, but you know, it's not gonna be easy. Thing I saw this week was someone talking about that Draymond Green would fit this team like a glove. Never thought about it, but it kind of makes sense. He's from Michigan and all. Maybe Draymond Green of like 10 years ago, but I wouldn't want Draymond Green on this team. I think he'd be too much of a distraction. And yeah, I mean, obviously he's a local guy, Michigan State, from Saginaw and all that, but no, I'm not interested in adding Draymond Green to this team. I mean, like, I think defensively we're good. Like, I think we have Asar Thompson, we have Jalen Duren, Isaiah Stewart. We got a lot of great defensive players. If the Pistons fail to make it far in this playoffs or fail to win it all this year, it's going to be because their offense is not there. They don't have the scorers. They have Cade Cunningham, and then they have guys who can get hot, but you don't have that true number 2 scorer. You have Dennis Jenkins, who's solid, but he's not really a number 2 scorer. He's a guy off the bench that can get hot, but he's not a guy that starts for you. So anyway, yeah, that would be our biggest flaw. But either way, that shouldn't be a flaw for us in this series against the Orlando Magic. It really shouldn't. But maybe Maybe we'll get a rude awakening. Offense is the inconsistency. That's right, Jorge. That's right. But anyway, how's everybody's weekend going so far? Everybody having a good weekend? I helped a friend move last night. That was fun. When I was moving this friend, the Tigers were up 5-0. And then I wake up this morning and see they lost 9-8. So that was fun. I guess I did see them blow that lead after the rain delay came back. But I don't know, man. Well, the Tigers don't play until later tonight, so we won't be able to watch both the games at the same time. They got to figure something out with that bullpen. The bullpen is not looking good. Like, way too many games that they've just completely blown up. I mean, it was 5-3 going into the 7th. Like, that's not a crazy lead, but you were up 5-0. You got to be able to close those teams out. You got to be able to close out those victories. But hey, they can still win the series as long as they win the next two. And Cincinnati's actually a pretty good team this year. So. Also, I didn't like the Lions draft. I love the Lions draft so far. Obviously, you still got the rest of the 4th to the 7th round. But I wanted offensive tackle and I wanted edge. And I got offensive tackle in the 1st round and I got edge in the 2nd round. I'm good. I like everything else. Like, okay, maybe get a corner, safety, maybe tight ends, whatever. I'm good. I'm great. Like, they did what I wanted them to do. And I have to imagine, I don't know. Some fans, maybe they're not going to change their outlook, but I have to imagine that people feel a lot better about the team based on just the first 2 days of the draft. Hope everything gets better after this game. Yes, absolutely. It's I'm so glad that NBC and Peacock have NBA games. It's so great. So great to have that theme back on NBA games. It's still the college basketball on Fox theme, so at least they have that. It's playoff time, Detroit. Let's go to work. I'm assuming that's what you're referring to, the player intros back in the day. I remember, man. I was there. I wasn't there, but Team Tobias. I do like that they do like basically like the Sunday Night Football with the opening, like the starting roster. What is the mascot for the Orlando Magic? What is that green? Is it a dinosaur? What is that? What is it? A dragon? What is the mascot for the Orlando Magic? What in the world is that? It's like a cow or something. What is that? So basically, both teams rocking the same starting lineups. No change there, which is totally fine and understandable. Grand Rapids Griffins interface. Wait, what? What, do the Grand Rapids Griffins play on NBC or something? I don't understand. Magic are owned by the DeVos family from Grand Rapids. Really? Really? I didn't know the Magic were owned by the DeVosses. Huh. Did not know that. Wait, but what do you mean by the interface? Like, what's the interface? Is it like they use like AG used it? Wait, remember from the dunk contest? Remember what from the Am I crazy? Interference. Wait, I'm still confused. Grand Rapids interference. I'm still confused. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if maybe I'm just stupid. That's entirely possible. I'm confused. Oh. Oh, the mascot. Wait, hold on. The mascot? Hold on. The you know what? I'm just gonna
Shut it down!
shut it down. I'm just gonna shut it down. Oh. The Lions made a selection in round 4. Who did they take? Who did the Lions draft? Why does it not give me the Lions draft? I don't care about the Ravens drafting. Who did the Lions pick? Another Michigan man, apparently. All right. Who did they take? Okay, hold on. Hold, please. Hold, please. The Lions took Jimmy Rolder, linebacker, Michigan. Okay. Here's the pick analysis. The Lions' second Michigan defender drafted, Rolder, is a fiery, shorter frame defender who might be able to take Alex Anzalone's role eventually. Rolder played with an infectious energy for the Wolverines and will endear himself to Detroit's coaching staff. Okay. 6'3", 238. Okay. Took a linebacker. That's fine. That's fine. They're adding to the defense. I'm fine. That's fine. I would like if they drafted a safety. That'd be nice. Just a little bit more depth there. I know that, at some point Brian Branch is going to come back. I don't know what Kirby Joseph's status is going to be. I wouldn't mind drafting a safety there. But whatever. Okay. They're adding to the defense. I'm fine with it. We've done pretty well with linebacker draft. Malcolm Rodriguez, he's pretty good. We're keeping him around. Jack Campbell, he's pretty good. Jack Campbell's probably one of the best. He either is the best or one of the best linebackers. And now the NBC. There we go. Now we got audio. Good job, Peacock. Good job, Peacock. That was great. All right. So the Pistons still wearing their home white jerseys. No change in the jerseys this whole series. Pistons wearing their white jerseys. Magic wearing their black jerseys. So the jump ball will go to Jalen Suggs for Orlando, and here we go. Suggs over to Wagner. Franz Wagner driving to the basket, stops, now throws it out to Desmond Bane. Now Bane will drive. Bane will hook it up and in. Underneath the net, 2-0 Magic. Thompson has it, and he nearly lost it, but Cade Cunningham came away with it. Cunningham inside to Thompson, and that ball will be lost. It'll be out of bounds on Detroit, and the Magic will take that one out. Oh, boy. Not how you want to start. Also, can we please just give me the game cast? I don't want... Why is it showing Tigers highlights? All right, there's a look for 3 from Wendell Carter. No good. Jalen Durham with the board. And now Asar Thompson moving quickly. Backwards pass to Duncan Robinson, and that one will go. Pistons take the lead 3-2. That was a nice pass from Asar Thompson behind the back as Desmond Bane driving and blocked by Thompson, but immediately on the rebound was Wendell Carter Jr. for 2, and the Magic are back up by 1. Cunningham at the logo. Cunningham with Wagner on him. Now he moves free. Now Carter's on him. Now over to Tobias. Pump fake. Throw out to Duncan. Back over to Tobias. 5 seconds to shoot. Tobias over to Cade. 3 to shoot. Cade, step back 3. Got it. Nothing but net. 6-3 Pistons, or 6-4 Pistons. 2 threes being made early by Detroit. And now there's a look for 3 from Wagner. That won't go. And Tobias Harris comes up with the ball. Cunningham has the ball. Cade throws it over to Tobias. 10 to shoot. Tobias driving. Throws it out to Cade. Cade pump fake. 6 to shoot. Cade out to Tobias for a 3 ball. No good on that one. First miss of the day for the Pistons from deep is Tobias Harris. There's a lob pass into Carter Jr., who will hook it in off the glass, 6-6. Or was that Paolo Banchero? Cunningham now at the logo, 15 to shoot. Little under 9.5 to play in the opening quarter. It's even at 6. Cunningham made a man slip. Now a fadeaway, too, from the free throw line is good. Cunningham with 5 of the Pistons' 8 points. It's 8-6. There's a 3 for the lead, and it's good. Desmond Bane with the deep ball to put the Magic back on top. Harris has it. Tossed it over to Cade. Cade looking for the lane. Drives on Desmond. Fadeaway jumper for 2. No good. Rebounded by Orlando. Orlando up by just 1. And now Wagner with an open lane lays it up and in. That is way too easy. Nobody was there to defend that shot. So now Pistons down by 3, but they've made 2 threes already. Cunningham over to Tobias. Tobias will drive, hand it off to Duren, who does not finish. I don't know why Tobias handed that ball to Duren. He should have just tried to finish. Now Bane will try a 3. That won't go. Bounce goes out to Franz Wagner. Banchero has it. Banchero with Tobias. He thought about a step back. He will have to pass it to Wagner. Wagner now driving to the paint. And there was a whistle, I believe. No whistle. That was just... Thought there was a whistle, but the 2 goes through. It's 13-8 Orlando, and Detroit calls a timeout. 8:01 to go, and the Magic are up 5. Ay. Here we go again. Here we go again. I mean, Duren's got to finish that shot. But, well, actually, no. Tobias needs... I don't know why Tobias was handing it off to Duren right underneath the basket. Like, dude, just lay it up. But, yeah, like, Duren missed it, so it's on him to make that shot. But Tobias shouldn't have been handing it off. He should have just dunk it. or, like, lay it up. Like, that was a weird sequence by Tobias Harris. I don't know why he didn't just shoot it. Like, I don't know. That was weird. That was very strange. Yeah, Jimmy Rolder. Now I get the notification that the Lions drafted Jimmy Rolder. All right, come on now. We got to get fired up after this timeout. Cade's already got 5 points. So we got that going for us. You know what else is kind of sucky about this? I'm actually really hungry right now. I'm not that hungry. I'm like decently hungry. But by the end of this game, I'm going to be starving. I'm going to be starving by the end of this game. Cade Klubnik. Wait, so the Jets, man. They drafted Cade Klubnik. I mean, I guess I get it, but we got some Zen. Nice flowers on the water. Oh, kind of nice, although it's probably a little dirty. I'd want to get those flowers out of the pool. That doesn't seem very... I don't really want that in my pool. Get one of those big nets. That is the thing with these NBC Sports Network / Peacock games is that we get like the sponsored ads. We get like basically just YouTube ads, except they're not like AI generated or pornography or some combination of the two. All right, Peacock, doing great with the audio right now. There's no audio from the commentator or from the okay. Grant Liffman, can't hear you, buddy. I can't read lips. Maybe if John Boy was here, he could tell me what he's saying, but can't read his. That's not helpful. Cade's averaging 33 points this series, man. I know it's just 2 games, but geez. All right, here we go. Cunningham has the ball. Throws it over to Duncan Robinson, who throws it right back to him. Cunningham with 10 to shoot. Just at the Kia Center logo. Cunningham driving at the free throw line. He took that shot earlier. Now he lost the ball, and they're going to call a walk. Travel on Cade Cunningham out of the timeout to turn the ball over with a travel. That's the second turnover of the afternoon. That's not how you want to look coming out of a timeout, especially when you're down 5 on the road. Here's Wagner with Cade on him. Throws it over to Bane, and he's going to do a pump fake. Now try a 3, and he hit it. And the Magic have doubled up the Pistons. It's 16-8, and this is feeling awful familiar to Game 1. It's a 7-0 run for Orlando. Or a 10-0 run, not 7. Robinson drives to the basket, does not get the roll. It goes to Orlando. And it will stay with Detroit. Asar Thompson forced Jalen Suggs to step out of bounds. I think that's what happened. So the Pistons catch a break as the Magic turn it over. But look at this. Thompson soars through the air in front of Desmond Bane, and he just lets him fly and hits an easy bucket. Here's a 3-ball from Tobias. That won't go. Tipped into the air and rebounded by Banchero. Here comes a fast break, and that block is Cade Cunningham. Now a fast break potentially for Detroit is stifled by Desmond Bane, who knocks the ball, I believe, out of bounds. Yeah. So the Pistons will keep it. JB Bickerstaff's team in the first quarter does not look too hot right now. Going to need to get hot. Here's a 3 from Cunningham, and that won't go. I don't know why they're taking so many threes. They've made just 2. Banchero with a nice move. He is stopped at the rim. And Wendell Carter Jr. came away with the rebound. He got fouled. Jalen Duren just completely denying Paolo Banchero entry into the basket. But the Magic keep it. Suggs will inbound it. Lob pass, no good. Duren with the rebound. Boy, that was quite something. Tobias with a lob pass of his own, and JD slams it to cut the lead to 6. And here's a steal, and there's a layup, and the lead's down to 4. 16-12. Asar Thompson with his first bucket of the night. It's 16-12 off a 4-point steal from the Pistons. Banchero with Cunningham on him. There's a errant pass that's knocked out of the air by Duncan Robinson. It'll be out of bounds on Detroit, but 8 to shoot for Orlando. I mean, that's quite the sequence. A lob pass from Tobias Harris over to Jalen Duren. Have not been able to see a lob slam from Duren for much of the series. Banchero is in. He's got 2 to shoot. He lobs up a prayer, and he is fouled. I believe that'll be 3 free throws for Paolo Banchero. Duncan Robinson, who not the best defender. Yeah, that is going to be a foul. That's right in front of the referee. He fell right under where he was landing. He's lucky he didn't make that shot. As Banchero hits the first, lead is now 5. Just under 6 to play, and the Magic have taken control early, just like in Game 1. Second shot is up, and he hit that one as well. Perfect free throws. And he will get one more to make it a 7-point lead if he hits it. And here's the free throw, and it is no good. Duren gets the rebound, so in essence, it's kind of worth it in a way because you didn't give him a three. And here's another lob to Duren, and it's down. Back-to-back lob dunks. It's a 4-point game, 18-14. Boncaro driving. Boncaro will try to lay it up. It won't go. Cunningham has it. Here comes Cunningham. Cunningham going to lob it to Thompson. Oh, it's a lob party in Orlando. The lead's down to 2. It's 18-16. Whoa. The Pistons doing nothing but lob dunks. And they are down just 2. Suggs has it. Suggs, bounce pass into Paolo. Throws it out to a wide open look for 3. No good. Tobias Harris with the board. Here's a quick pass over to Thompson, who somehow kept it. Now Robinson has it. Duncan over to Asar. Asar going to try a jumper for 2, and he ties it. He does not do that often, but he took the shot and ties this game. 18 all. Less than 5 to play in the opening quarter. Pistons not going down without a fight. Asar Thompson does not take a lot of jump shots. I did not know if I liked that shot when he took it, but Asar Thompson doing it for Detroit in multiple ways. Now that's more like it. All right, that's more like it. Tie the game up. Let's go, man. Let's quiet this crowd in Orlando, or let's if it's gonna be loud, it better be Pistons fans. Yeah, well, unfortunately for Asar Thompson, his twin has yet to win a playoff game, this season at least. I'll just say I think I'm satisfied with the Pistons taking Asar over Amen. I'll just leave it at that. I think we got the better Thompson. But okay, look at that. Asar Thompson right now is our leading scorer. What is that? Yeah, Asar Thompson, 6 points. He's the leading scorer. Desmond Bane, the leading scorer outright. But Duren's got 3 boards. Tobias Harris is the leading assist man with 3. What if this game is the Asar Thompson scoring fest game? That would be crazy. I doubt it. It's just funny that he's our leading scorer right now. That can't last though. Kate Cunningham's got to be our leading scorer if we really do want to win this game. He's our best player. Your best player's got to be the lead scorer, pretty much. It's usually not a good sign. Well, he is leading the team in rebounds right now. He's got 3 boards. And he had a couple of lob dunks there. So oh, look at that rabbit. Look at that little rabbit. Little bunny. Little bunny rabbit. I like the Zen. I like the YouTube TV Zen. That's nice. It's nice going into like just ending out a commercial break with some Zen. I like it. It's a lot better than just like the Peacock like weird futuristic-y nothing like white noise. Well, nice view of the city of Orlando, home of Disney World and apparently other things. All I know is that Disney World's there. I guess there's other things to do because there's all those big buildings. Looks beautiful there. Meanwhile, here, you can't see, but it's beautifully overcast here. Here's Anthony Black. He's checked into this game. Jalen Suggs now with the ball. Suggs over to, I believe that's Black. No, that's Boncaro. Sorry, they do look similar. And a whistle is blown. Pistons almost had a turnover, but a foul instead is going to be called on Detroit. Kevin Huerter is also checked in for Detroit. Speaking of, De Silva is on Kevin Huerter. He's trying to make something happen. Hook shot won't go. Duren with the rebound. Jalen Duren tossed it over to Cade. Throws it over to Asar Thompson. Why not? He's your lead scorer. Over to Duren. Duren driving. Duren tries one off the glass. Won't go. Suggs has the rebound. Jalen Suggs quickly moving. Throws it over to Black. Back over to Wendell Carter. Suggs tries a three. That won't go. Thompson gets the three. And an interception by Anthony Black, rather. He's fouled. Won't make the shot, but he will take free throws to try to reclaim this lead. Ay. Pistons have multiple opportunities there to reclaim the lead. Could not do it. First shot from Black is in, and the Magic are back up by one as Karis LeVert checking in for Detroit. I'm surprised, frankly, with the amount of Karis LeVert we're seeing. Jalen Duren heading to the bench. Isaiah Stewart is coming in. I mean, Karis LeVert, he was a guy that really didn't perform for much of the regular season, but he's seen a decent amount of playoff minutes. As Black hits both the free throws, it's 20-18 Orlando. Cunningham stays in the game. Black on him. Cunningham trying to find a lane. Now De Silva's on him. 10 to shoot. Cunningham trying to do it all himself. Spin move and tried to pass it to Stewart. Couldn't handle it, and it's a turnover. I mean, that was perfectly orchestrated by Cade Cunningham, and Isaiah Stewart's got a hold out of the ball, and he just can easily just slam that in. There's Boncaro for a three, no go, and Isaiah Stewart has his first rebound of the afternoon. Cunningham lost it, and now Black comes away with it, and they're going to call a foul, and that's probably the right move because otherwise you give up 2 easy points. But Cunningham turning the ball over now twice. And Orlando finds themselves in the bonus, as Anthony Black will head to the free throw line once again. First shot is up, and it rolls off. No good. Javonte Green is checking in. Tobias Harris heading to the bench. Apparently no team fouls by the Orlando Magic all quarter. That does not bode well. Black with his second free throw is good, but it remains a one-possession game, 21-18. Cunningham takes the inbound. Now he's moving up the court. Anthony Black on him like White on Rice. Hand off to Cunningham. Cunningham driving to the basket, gets fouled, hits it, and he's gonna take a free throw. Cade Cunningham drove right to the basket, and the first team foul finally called on Orlando is a count it. That is Paolo Boncaro as well, who's called for the contact. Cunningham one free throw away from tying this game up. He's got 7 points already, 2 for 3 from 2, 1 for 2 from 3. And he's tied it, 21 all. Now what happened? So wait, did we not get the okay, I was gonna say it's like it wasn't updating the point, but I was like anyway. And immediately a whistle's blown. And they're gonna call double techs on Bataze and Isaiah Stewart. Oh boy. A little bit of nothing too bad. A little bit of pushing and shoving. Come on. It's a little early to be blowing the whistle. It's playoff series, man. Playoff basketball. It gets tougher. Pistons and Magic both with 10 points in the paint. Desmond Bane has it. Bane driving to the paint. Blocked by Isaiah Stewart. And one of the NBA's leading blockers, Isaiah Stewart, shows his worth. I think Desmond Bane was looking for contact or something. Bataze, oh my goodness, what was that? I believe that was Wagner who just tossed that ball into the front row seats behind the net. Now Cade has it. Cade throws it over to LeVert. LeVert trying to take it all the way, and he does. Look at that. A circus shot that ends up in the basket. Karis LeVert with his first points of the afternoon. Bounce pass into Wagner. Wagner with Herter on him. And a fadeaway off the front of the rim, and Isaiah Stewart will come away with it. Pistons on a 15-5 run in the last 4 minutes. They're up only 2, though. Cunningham has it. Cunningham inside to Beef Stew. Beef Stew back over to Herter. Herter over to Karis LeVert. LeVert over to Javonte Green. Wide open for a three. Doesn't get it. Bounce pass. Ends up with Cade. He's going to try a three. That won't go. Boncaro with the rebound. Man, couple of nice looks from three and nothing. Here's a wide open three from Anthony Black, and the Magic are back on top, 24-23. Just like that. 2 open threes for Detroit. They don't come up with it. 1 open three for Orlando, and they do. Stu over to Cade. Cunningham throws it over to Javonte. He's going to try another three, and that one will go. 26-24. Javonte Green with his first bucket. Under a minute and a half to play in the first quarter. It's a back and forth fight between these two teams. Black throws it over to Boncaro. Boncaro with LeVert on him. Boncaro getting into the paint. Now throws it up, and it's intercepted by Kevin Herter. What a steal. Javonte Green had it, then lost it. Now Orlando somehow doesn't come away with it. Now they do after a bad pass from LeVert. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a missed opportunity as there's a potential steal. Nope, now Wagner got it. Now a lob and a slam, and we're tied. Oh, my gosh, what a sequence. 48 seconds to go. 6 turnovers by Detroit. Cade has it. Now LeVert on the handoff. LeVert back over to Cade. Cade, I think he thought about shooting it, and then he thought not. Now he will pump fake. Now he will put one up. That is an errant-looking shot. It does not go. 28 seconds and counting to go. All tied up at 26. Anthony Black has it. He's got 14 seconds on the shot clock. Now it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Boncaro had it swiped with 5 seconds to go in the shot clock, 10 7/10 in the quarter. JB Bickerstaff making some substitutions, bringing in Kevin Herter and Asar Thompson. Cade Cunningham heading to the bench, probably at least for the last few seconds of this quarter. This is the defensive lineup. 5, 4, 3, 2, driving. Wagner blocked. Karis LeVert has it. Karis LeVert lost it. 3 seconds. Picked up by Orlando. 2 seconds. 1. Heaving up a prayer. It is no good. Not even close. So we are tied after 1. A lot of missed opportunities by Detroit in the early going. But here we are. These two teams are dead even. 26 all. I mean, there's just multiple like fast breaks where we just didn't convert. Like you got to convert on those. Karis LeVert always seems like he doesn't even know what he's doing. That's, truer statements have not been uttered. That is about as accurate of a expression of the Karis LeVert experience. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He's on the team. He was one of the weaker offseason acquisitions for the Pistons. And they're playing him. They seem to, I don't know. JB Bickerstaff isn't averse to playing him in the playoffs. Frankly, I'd just rather have Kevin Huerter out there because he's basically just Kevin Huerter, but worse on defense. Oh my gosh, all these food commercials are going to kill me. I should have eaten before the stream. I might eat during the stream. I might eat at halftime. I might I have a leftover hamburger and I might just heat that up during halftime. I need to have something in my body. Some sort of food. I fully admit it was my mistake. I fully admit I made a miscalculation. Who among us? All right, who among us? Right? But okay. I mean, you're dead even after 1. I'd like to see us really pull away here. Obviously, that third quarter in game 2, that was pretty amazing. I'm not even asking for that. Just pull away a little bit here. Cade Cunningham's got 8 points. Duran's got 4 rebounds. Cunningham's also got 3 assists. I guess if there's one thing like that I can, it doesn't feel like we're only relying on Cade Cunningham to score, but we do kind of need him to help. And like Paolo Banchero, though, he hasn't been much of a factor outside of the 2 free throws that he made. I don't think he scored. So we got to maintain that. So Dennis Jenkins, I believe, has checked in. Tobias Harris will inbound it and get it into Dennis. Dennis Jenkins, bit of a disappointing start to the playoffs for him. This is a weird camera angle. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Jenkins over to Huerter. Huerter bounce pass to Duran. Duran puts it up, and it will not go. I believe that's out of bounds. What in the world is going on? What is this low? What is this? What's up with the camera? Why am I getting this like floor view? Can we please, Peacock, please? I cannot see. This is the worst. What is this? What, did they lose the camera? Anthony Black's got Jenkins on him. Black over to Desmond Bane, I think. Tobias Harris on him. Bane driving to the basket, throws it over. I don't know who's who. Anthony Black. There we go. Now we got a regular camera. And a block, but a foul on Kevin Huerter with 3 left to shoot. 11:23 to go. That was terrible. I don't know if anybody else had that experience with their broadcast. That was awful. And a couple of free throws coming from number 8 in black. Who is this? I've never even seen this guy. I don't know who that is. But he made a free throw, and Orlando's back up 1. 27-26. I don't know who this is taking free throws. And there's a second free throw to make it 28-26. Kevin Huerter has it. Huerter crossing midcourt. Hands it off to Dennis Jenkins. Dennis Jenkins has an open lane. Jenkins lays it up and ties it up. 28 all. Dennis Jenkins, his first basket of the night, or of the evening. 11:06 and counting to go. Wagner over to Wendell Carter. Back over to, I don't know who that is, number 8. And it's going to be out of bounds on Orlando as they couldn't come away with the rebound. Number 8, could you please turn around so I can see your name? I already know Anthony Black's number 0. I already know that. See, I'm starting to learn these Magic players' names. Oh, it's Kane. Okay. I just heard him say Kane. Wagner tried to almost had the ball swiped, but he hits a layup to go up 2. Duren will inbound it to Jenkins. 10:40 to go in the half. Pistons down 2. Huerter has it. Huerter, jumper for 2. No good, but a nice almost rebound by Duren. He couldn't come away with it. Desmond Bane now has it. Bane to the paint. Bane blocked by Duren. Now a little bit of a fast break. Javonte Green going to try a 3 for the lead. No good, but the rebound will go to Tobias Harris. There is a foul, though, on the floor on Orlando. I don't think Tobias is going to take shots. Maybe he is. Maybe Tobias Harris is at the... Okay, I think... No, he's not. Okay. Is he? No. Okay. It didn't look like a shooting foul, so... Inbound goes to Jenkins. Jenkins over to Huerter. Huerter back over to Jenkins. Wide open look for 3 and the lead, and he hit it. 31-30 Detroit on a Dennis Jenkins 3. He's got 5. Under 10 to go in the half. Carter Jr. with it. Duren's on him. Now Kane back over to Carter Jr. He's going to try a 3. That won't go. Tobias Harris with the rebound. Anthony Black on him. Harris throws it over to Huerter. Huerter drives and nearly walked. There's a handoff to Harris, who will lay it up and in. And he was fouled. 33-30 Detroit, and Tobias Harris is heading to the free throw line. That looked like a travel. Oh, that was, wow. That looked like a travel by Kevin Huerter. But a potential 3-point play here for Tobias Harris. And Unk hits it. 34-30, 9:35 to go in the quarter. This is the largest lead of the day. Anthony Black has it. Bounce pass to, I believe that's Carter Jr. Now Wagner has it. Wagner, step back, thought about a 3, tossed it over to Bane, who will take a 3, and that one is good. The lead's down to 1. Desmond Bane, I believe he's the only Magic player to hit a 3 all day. He's got 11 points, shooting 4 for 9, almost 50%. Here's Tobias Harris. Harris in the paint, back over to Green. Now Kevin Huerter's got it. Huerter is trying to find his shot. Bounce pass into Duren. Duren's going to try a 2-point jumper. No good. Not a good looking shot. Not sure why he needed to take that. Bane driving, lost it. Kevin Huerter's got it. Here comes a fast break for Tobias Harris. He will slam it down. Unk has still got it. 36-33, 8.5 to play. Now Wagner's got it. Wagner with Huerter on him. Throws it out nearly, turned it over. And Bane throwing it out to Kane for a three. Won't go. And they're going to call a foul on Dennis Jenkins on that, what could have been a rebound for Detroit. I mean, look at this. Franz Wagner looking at the youngster, or Tobias Harris looking at the youngster Franz Wagner, and he did a one-handed slam. What year is it, Tobias Harris? Suggs will inbound it. Bounce pass goes to Paolo. Here's a three from Bane. It goes. We're tied up. Look out, man. Desmond Bane is getting hot. It's 36 all. Here comes Jenkins all alone underneath the basket. He's going to toss it out to Herter for a three. No go. And Orlando comes away with it. And crazy sequence there of passes. Boncaro has it all tied up at 36. Boncaro's shot is completely smothered by Jalen Duren. My goodness. How many blocks does Jalen Duren have right now? I feel like I've called his name defensively a lot. Jalen Duren has had an excellent game on defense so far. Blocking those easy layups. He's got just a couple blocks on 4 points. Feels like he's had way more. 10 to shoot. Boncaro has it. Jenkins is on him. Boncaro driving towards the free throw line. Tosses it out to Suggs. Suggs pump fake. Passes it right into Tobias Harris's hands. Now Janis has it. Back over to Harris. Harris drives. Harris off the glass. Won't go. Rebound goes to the Magic. Oh, man. Another missed fast break. Bounce pass into Suggs. Now back over to Carter. Carter hits it and is fouled. 38-36. Orlando back on top. Just like that. Ay, man. No one team getting control here. I mean, again, another missed opportunity on the fast break for Detroit. Tobias Harris has to finish that. Wendell Carter on Duren's second foul of the afternoon, forcing Isaiah Stewart back in. And Cade Cunningham also coming back. So this should, hopefully, open up some offense. Six points for Carter, trying to make it 7. His team's up 2. Shot is up, and it's good. Perfect. A rainbow free throw. 39-36. Orlando over Detroit. Cade has it. Orlando has led this game by as much as 8. Detroit by just 4. Thompson driving, no go. Could not finish. Now Suggs has it. He's going to try a 3, and that will go. 42-36, and Jalen Suggs is feeling it. And Detroit calls a TO, down 6. 6:49 to go in the half, and the Pistons cannot get control. Man. I'm like, this game is just too close, man. Back and forth we go. Pistons just can't get it going. Yeah, but this is kind of how the first halves have been for both the first 2 games of the series. The difference in, at least in game 2, obviously, was that third quarter. So, if Detroit can keep this one close at the half, I might feel okay about, really turning it on in the second half. But like, I don't know, man. Like, can't we just like win by a lot and not? Can't we just have like a series where, or a game where we're not just like so close and getting? I don't know. I just want to blow them out, please. That's what I want. Was Mortal Kombat? No, this is not Mortal Kombat. Is this He-Man? wait. What? There's a He-Man live action movie? Masters of the Universe. Yeah, it's a He-Man movie. I've seen this stupid dog food commercial now. Like, I think every break has had this dog food commercial. Oh, but now we got waterfalls. That is cool. I wish you would show where this footage is from. That is amazing. Those waterfalls, man. Just don't go chasing them. I've heard that that's bad. I've heard that it's bad to go chasing waterfalls. That's what I've heard. Desmond Bain has just been killing us, hitting the threes. I mean, like, Paolo Banchero has not done much. It's been the Desmond Bain show for Orlando offensively. He is their leading scorer with 14. The Magic are 6 for 13 from 3. Pistons 4 for 12. The Pistons do outmatch them in points in the paint, 18 to 16. But obviously not big enough of a difference. Kane is on Cunningham. Now Cunningham off the pass from Stewart, and now Duncan Robinson's going to try a three, and he will hit it. Down to a 3-point game, 42-39. That's how you come out of a timeout, though. Banchero with Stewart on him. Banchero pass inside or over to Suggs. There's a floater for 2, and Jalen Suggs hits it, and now he's getting hot. Back-to-back baskets for Suggs. Cunningham driving all the way to the paint. And they're going to call a foul on Orlando. Is that Wendell Carter who got called for it? Yeah, and Wendell Carter called for the foul. So Cade will inbound it. Gets it to Tobias. Back over to Cade. Cunningham stops near the free throw line. Cunningham calling for something. 9 to shoot. Cunningham fade away from the free throw line. Missed it. Just missed it outright. Off the glass on the side of the rim. Banchero tries. Nope. Now here's a 3. That one will go. And that is Kane with his first basket, I believe. His first field goal, I should say. 4 for 6 from 3 this quarter for the Magic. Tobias with the pass from Cade. Drives to the basket. No good. And it looks like there's going to be some free throws for Tobias Harris. Pistons down 7 thanks to that 3 from Kane. Number 8 for Orlando. He was a non-factor for much of this game and for much of the series. But Paolo Banchero, he's got 2 fouls already. And Tobias Harris is at the free throw line. Try to cut this lead in. Makes it a 6-point game. 46-40. And the second one goes through. 5-point game, 46-41. Orlando over Detroit. There's a drive from Boncaro, and he finally gets it in. 2 points for Paolo. Just bullied his way in. Stewart in the paint. Stewart off the glass. No good, but a slam from Thompson to make it a 5-point game. Suggs nearly lost it. Now Suggs will drive to the basket. There he will get fouled. And Jalen Suggs touching his mouth. He appears to be okay, but might have gotten a smack. And this might be looked at. No, that doesn't look hostile to me. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like I don't think that's the problem, though, is Isaiah Stewart obviously has a bit of a reputation. .444 to go in the half. Orlando's up by 5. And we will see what the officials here determine. Somebody's car alarm is going off outside. Oh, now it's done. The commentators are saying it should just be a common foul, but we'll see what the officials have to say. And that's really who determines this, unfortunately. Wow. They're going to upgrade it to a flagrant. JB Bickerstaff trying to plead his case. I mean, again, and Tony Brothers talking to Isaiah Stewart right now. I don't, this is why people don't respect the officials. It's like the commentators are saying one thing, the fans and the players are seeing another, or seeing the same thing, I should say, and the officials are just seeing something else. And Suggs hits the free throw. And again, like, this does change games. You know, the Magic are going to get free throws and possession. I always ask whenever it comes to these kind of fouls, what is Isaiah Stewart to do? Like, what is he supposed to do? Just keep his hand in the air and not try to block the basketball? He has to take the risk of potentially hitting the player as he's trying to get to the ball. It's a contact sport. Banchero tries a shot, doesn't go. Asar Thompson has the rebound. Pistons down now 7, 1 point shy of the largest deficit they had faced all day. As Cade is fouled driving to the basket. Franz Wagner, I think, wants to review it. Let's see. They're gonna challenge it. Orlando will. And here we go. We got another stoppage in play. Before the flagrant review, we had 4 minutes 44 seconds ago. That was what, like 3 minutes ago? 2 to 5 minutes. We now got 4:26 to go, and we get another stoppage in play because of these stupid challenges that take way too long. I mean, again, you want to get the call right. I'm not saying that we got to get rid of challenges, but they just take way too long. I could see it going their way, honestly. I mean, just the way the officials have been calling the game right now, I could see it. Who's Kristen Bell? Apparently, I'm supposed to know who she is. I don't know who that is. Is she in a movie? Hold on, let's see. Kristen Bell. Okay, it's spelled that way. American actress and singer. Okay. Okay, she was in Frozen. Oh, is she who is she? She's in Frozen? See, but like that's like if her whole thing is that she's in Frozen, like nobody knows who she is. Nobody sees her and knows who she is. Was she Elsa? No, she wasn't even Elsa. She was the other girl. The other one. What a stupid ass movie. I just want to know who's going to see the He-Man movie. Just millennials? Kids from the 80s? Wagner seems messed up. What do you mean? Like, seems okay to me. I don't know. Seems just fine. No, we got the bunny. We got the bunny. We got the bunny on the broadcast. Little tiny bunny rabbit. Would make good rabbits too, I bet. Probably not, actually. It's pretty small. I don't even like rabbit. He has some random cuts through his body. Okay. Okay. I guess I didn't notice. Hey, man. It's playoffs. That's what happens. Get some scars. Basketball, give me the ball because I'm gonna dunk it. Basketball, give me the ball because I'm. So they overturned it. So instead of free throws for Cade, it's Orlando Ball. Franz Wagner passed it off to Paolo. Back over to Wagner. Wagner over to Wendell Carter. Wagner driving, flying it up. No good. Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham driving quickly. Duncan Robinson going to try a three. It's in and out. Rebound goes to Wagner. No reason to take that three. I mean, I get it. You're down 7. You want to get some quick buckets, but maybe just take an easy basket. Bane over to Suggs for 3. Airballs it. And it'll be out of bounds on Orlando. as I believe there was a deflected off an Orlando player. 3:41 to go. Sar Thompson has it. Thompson. Toss it over to Robinson. Bounce past to Cade. Cunningham has it. Cunningham just going to take a jumper for two. Rolls off the rim, no good. But Green with the rebound. He will slam it down, but there was a foul, I believe, on Orlando. So that puts both teams at 4 team fouls. I thought that the Magic were in the bonus already. Well, either way, Jalen Duren heading to the free throw line. Franz Wagner, second foul. And he hits it. Lead down to 6. Certainly not insurmountable. Detroit's just got to get it going offensively. And with some consistency as well on the defensive end. Taking advantage of turnovers would be major as Duren hits both the free throws down to a 5-point lead. 50-45 Orlando. Already Orlando has scored more points this half than they did in last game when they scored just 46. I think it was 46 or 43 as there's a floater for 2. That's good. And again, that's the sort of thing you can't allow. Just too easy of a look. Cunningham driving. Cunningham over to Thompson, who tried a 2, but instead he will get fouled. And maybe this could swing the momentum in favor of Detroit. If those fouls start to mount, now the Pistons find themselves in the bonus. Must have been a mistake on the graphics that said that the Magic were in the bonus earlier. No, they're not. Sar Thompson at the free throw line. And he gets it. Lead down to 6 as Tobias Harris will check in. I mean, just a floater that... Yeah. And Asar does not hit the second, so it's a 6-point game with 3 minutes left to go. Suggs has it. Suggs at the logo, hands it off to Boncaro with Tobias Harris on him. Boncaro trying to get some separation. 5 seconds to shoot. Boncaro driving, passing it out to Wagner. 1 to shoot. Wagner puts it up, and he hits it on a floater. Basically the exact same location as that Jalen Suggs floater. It goes right where they want it. 8-point lead for the Magic. This is their largest lead of the day. Tobias driving, tried to hand it off to Asar. And again, what is with Tobias Harris? Second time that he's done that. Just go to the basket, Toby. And it'll be out of bounds on Orlando. Desmond Bane couldn't handle a pass. So Detroit catches a break. But this is where you got to take advantage. On a turnover, you got to get some points on the board. You can't be just taking the ball over and burning time. The 7th turnover of the day for Orlando. Thompson, fadeaway jumper. There you go. That's 2 points. And it's back to a 6-point game. 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Orlando has held on to the lead for quite a while at this point. Thompson with 11 points, shooting 5 for 6. Wagner driving underneath. Hook shot is good. And now they just can't miss. So where's the defense? The defense for Detroit starting to falter. Nearly a bad pass from Robinson, but Cade saved it. There's a lob, and they're going to call an offensive foul as Franz Wagner is fired up, and so is the Orlando crowd. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty clear push off there from Jalen Duren. And that is the 3rd foul of the day on Jalen Duren. Ten turnovers in the first half for Detroit. And now chance of Let's Go Magic echoing through the Kia Center. Here's a three from Jalen Suggs, and he hits it. And we are in disaster mode right now. It is now an 11-point lead for the Orlando Magic nearing the end of the second quarter. Cade Cunningham has it. Cunningham back over to Robinson. Over to Tobias Harris. Harris to Asar Thompson. Thompson nearly lost it, gets it back, and he's fouled. Wow. With 2 seconds to shoot, Jalen Suggs with the mistake to give Asar Thompson a couple of free throws. So a couple of free throws. Try to make it a single-digit game. Makes the first. Needs to make the second to make it a 9-point lead for Orlando with less than a minute to go in the half. Asar Thompson is your leading scorer with 12 points. He has been the offense for Detroit, and he hits the second one. Now he's got 13. 9-point lead for Orlando. 50 seconds to go. Pistons just missed one free throw this quarter. The Magic have hit all 5. Suggs driving. Suggs nearly lost it, and he did lose it. And then finally, Wendell Carter slams it. And are they going to take the basket away? They're going to call basket interference. That looked weird. That was a weird looking slam from Carter because it was initially blocked by Thompson. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he was holding on to that rim as the ball was not going down. So they overturned that. No basket. And Asar Thompson got to relax here. Wendell Carter Jr. trying to get into his head. Look, you got to keep your head on straight. Wendell Carter Jr. is going to head to the bench with 39 and 9/10 to go. His team up 9. There was some clapping there by Isaiah Stewart getting in the face of Wendell Carter Jr. That was where Asar came in to separate the two. Then Wendell Carter started jawing with Asar. Boy, this Wendell Carter Jr.'s guy, he's a bit of an agitator. He's been an agitator this whole series. Cunningham has it. Cunningham driving, trying to hit it off the glass, but Asar with a 3-point play coming up, knocking in the 2, and he will head to the free throw line. Boy, oh boy, who had Asar Thompson with the offensive surge on their bingo card? It's a heck of a play, and that is, I believe, that's the 3rd foul, I believe, on Paolo Banchero. Or no, that was on Jalen Suggs. That's his 3rd foul. Try to make it a 6-point game, and he does not. It'll remain 7 points with the Magic rebounding it. Thompson has missed 2 free throws today. He's got the last 7 points for the Pistons. Here comes Banchero. Banchero tosses it off to Suggs, and he will try a 3. That won't go. And they're going to call another foul on Orlando. That is Wendell Carter Jr. Boy, oh boy, the Magic getting in some foul trouble here. Multiple of their players. I think that's number 3 on Carter. Tobias Harris will head to the free throw line and is keeping the Pistons in this one. That's only the 2nd team foul on Carter Jr. So a couple of shots from Tobias Harris. And he makes the first one to cut the lead down to 6 with 8.4 seconds in the second. But try to make it a 5-point game. And there it is. 59-54 Orlando. 8.4 seconds to go in the half. They're going to have to move quick. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Banchero, 3 won't go. But is there a foul? Oh boy, they're going to call a loose ball foul at the last second on Isaiah Stewart. Come on, Isaiah. What are you doing? Ay, ay, ay. I mean, yeah, you can't do that. You can't throw him to the ground. Ay, ay, ay. Isaiah Stewart's got to be real careful, man. You can't get ejected in this game. You just can't. You're our number 2 center. And one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You got to keep your head on straight. So that one isn't flagrant. They're just going to call a lose. Okay, like, was that just a makeup call for the last one, Tony Brothers? So the Pistons avoid a catastrophe. Okay. I mean, I guess it evens it out because the last one didn't really look that flagrant. That one looked way more flagrant, but I guess the Tony Brothers and the official crew disagree. So with 1/10 of a second remaining, Isaiah Stewart commits his third foul, and the Magic will just get some free throws. Wendell Carter Jr., chance to extend the lead. And he hits the first one. It's a 6-point game. 60-54. And the second shot is up, and it's good. I mean, you just give up 2 easy points. Thompson heaves up a prayer into the seats. That one will go. So, at the half, momentum seemed to be swinging Detroit's way, but it is a 7-point lead for Orlando, 61-54. That is not the way you want to end the second quarter. All right. I'll be back. I'm hungry, and I got to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to heat up some food and go to the bathroom, and I'll be back. All right. I'm not feeling great right now, guys. This is sad food. This is sad. Sad burger. No points, couple of rebounds, and 3 fouls on Isaiah Stewart in that half. I mean, hey, Brad Holmes did what he understood the assignment. He got an offensive tackle and he got an edge. And he dropped it a linebacker. Have the Lions made a pick yet? Or since that? I don't think so. This is good. I'm glad that I'm eating this now because I was very hungry. Yeah, Cade did not have that great of a first half. Well, he's not scoring. Thompson was your leading scorer in the game. 15 points. Man, this is why I wanted the Hornets. You know, if we would have been playing the Hornets, we would have won. We've already won at this point. Saints traded for Tyree Wilson. Why? It's a weird trade. Is Chase Young on the Saints? He is. I'll be back. Shout out to my pears. I've got a pear. It's craving a pear. What are you talking about? Why are we talking about Aiden Childs? Mm. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. That's kind of funny. Yeah, those last second passes that Tobias was doing, that left points on the board. That's at least 4 points. I would like that too, MSU. Detroit fan. But don't have a lot of good football players, so kind of hard to find that. Let me think about that actually. Yeah, that's on a Detroit team. That might be true. I mean, the way Isaiah Stewart's been playing, we might have to put B-ball Paul in there. Justin Applicator was never a star. Justin Applicator was terrible. Mm. Man, I love pears. Pears are so good. Well, man, I tell you, either way, I mean, obviously, hopefully the Pistons just come back and just win this, and it's not a problem. Trajan Langdon's got a lot to look at because I remember what press conference it was. I think it was a trade deadline where he said he wanted to see how this group did in the postseason. Well, we're seeing how they're playing in the postseason, and well, what do you think, Trajan? Yeah, I can't think of any. I can't think of any MSU players that were real stars for the Detroit teams. Other than Kirk Gibson. Same time. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Hope you guys like the ASMR of me chewing on my pear. Hope you guys enjoy that. Oh man, that would be so great. I mean, look, we turned it on in the third quarter before, so at the very least we have like a precedent for it. I'll give that one a shot. Detroit fan. Just parroting background noise. Okay. Had my little breakfast. Well, my little breakfast. What was my breakfast? My little lunch. All right. All right. Here we go. We're going to turn it on here, folks. The Magic 3-point field goals this series have been 27%. Today, they're hitting 41%. Now, granted, that number can drop, obviously, but Cunningham starts with the ball, goes over to Duran. Now, Robinson with a bit of a errant pass over to Duran, but it's somehow stuck with him. There's a shot by Robinson that he hits, and he's fouled. Desmond Bane called for the contact, and it's a potential 4-point play to start the quarter. Wow. Desmond Bane doesn't like the call, but who does? And just like that, it's a one-possession game, 61-58. Jalen Suggs has it. Suggs passed it off to Wagner. Wagner with Cade on him. Now with Tobias on him. Over to Boncaro. Number one on number one. Boncaro, fadeaway jumper, no good. Sar Thompson heaves that ball out of the air. 3-point game. Pistons down. Bounce pass. Tobias Harris to tie it. No good. Boy, that would have put a shock into the system to just immediately tie the game. Wagner will drive. Wagner will not hit it. Tobias has the rebound. Cade's got it. He's waiting for the rest of his team, though. He did not have the numbers. And that ball is knocked out of bounds and it's going to be out of bounds on Cade. Oh, come on. You can't have that. 11th turnover of the afternoon. And the Magic have gotten 10 points off those turnovers. Wagner. And, I thought there was a whistle. No. Pass inside to Carter. There's Suggs for a wide open three, and he hit it. Just like that. Right back to a 6-point game. Jalen Suggs with 15 points. The rest of the Orlando Magic have stepped up in the scoring department while Paolo goes down. Cannot say the same for Detroit as Wagner steals the ball from Duran. Boncaro over to Bane. Wide open look for three, and it's good. Back-to-back threes after the Pistons started the quarter with a 4-point play, and we're right back down to a 9-point game. Cade blocked up in the paint. Magic have it. Here comes Boncaro. Boncaro drives. Boncaro tried to slam it, but he's fouled. And now the Kia Center has really lit up. Wait, I didn't even see Wendell Carter move. Boncaro makes it a double-digit lead. It was a 3-point game not that long ago. And now it is a 10-point lead for Orlando. This has just been the way that much of this series has played out. One thing's for sure, the Magic are doing a lot better in this third quarter than they were in the last. And the one thing you're hoping is that the reverse doesn't happen to Detroit. They're down 11. They need to get themselves back into this. A scoring run is absolutely necessary. Thompson over to Cade. Cunningham to the paint. Wagner on him. Cunningham. Fadeaway jumper for 2. He got it. Needed that. Hadn't been able to hit those in quite a while, and it's a 9-point game. Boncaro with a free lane right to the basket. And a timeout is called. Detroit, coming out of this third quarter, thought they were going good after that 4-point play from Duncan. That is just not how you start a third quarter when you're already down. I'm beginning to realize that the Peacock commercials are all the same over and over again. Yeah. I mean, those 2 threes that they hit back to back, that's brutal. I mean, you can't have them score that kind of these threes all the time. And the thing is, what you might say is, well, it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. But I mean, if they win this game, guys, the Pistons are not in the driver's seat by any stretch to win the series. And frankly, if they win this game, the Magic very well will win the series because they'll have another home game after this to potentially go up 3-1. Like, the odds of teams coming back down 2-1 are very low. It does not happen often. Was it an off day? I don't know. Are the Magic really that good at shooting threes? I mean, certainly the 30-3 run that we went on is not going to happen again. That's the reality, is that actually wasn't the sustainable thing. Not the Magic hitting the threes. It was really kind of them missing that many. It's not over yet. I mean, certainly not. But you're down 11 in the third quarter. Once again, you're down double digits in the third. Like, you're just in comeback mode. I mean, when was the last time the Pistons were even leading? When it was like 36-30? I think that was the last time the Pistons were on top. Like, they need to get some stops all in a row here. Like, the defense has been just atrocious. I mean, the game 2, the defense lit up, and finally they finally were doing something right. But this is now 2 games out of this 4 game out of this best of 7 where the defense has cost Detroit, despite them being one of the best defensive teams on the year. What do you even say? I know the game's not over, but it feels like Orlando is like just the better team. That's what it feels like. It's like, who's the 1 seed, Pistons with no fast break points this quarter, just 6-10 in the point range. There's a bounce to Paul Reed, who makes his first appearance. Finally, he gets some playing time, and he makes a 2. And B-Ball Paul, this has been a common refrain throughout this playoff series, has been, where's Paul Reed? Well, he just made a 2, and maybe he can be a difference maker. Bane driving, nearly had it swiped by Paul Reed. Here's a 3 from a bad look, and he hit it. I mean, that is a circus shot that goes in. 12-point lead, and Desmond Bane has yet to miss a 3. This is ridiculous. Their big offseason acquisition right now might be the difference between the Orlando Magic winning and losing this series. Cunningham, over to Robinson, back over to Cunningham. Cunningham, inside to Paul Reed. Paul Reed with a backwards pass to Thompson, and he is fouled by Wendell Carter Jr. And this is a guy that, Wendell Carter, that's now foul number 3. You wonder if the foul trouble can start to favor Detroit with a guy like Wendell Carter. Tobias, over to Duncan Robinson. Robinson's going to try a 3, and he doesn't get it. And they're going to say out of bounds on Detroit. Duncan Robinson was looking for some contact. I mean, again, I get why you want to take a 3. You're down 12, trying to make it a single-digit game, but the Let's Go Magic chants now roaring in the Kia Center. Wagner, back over to Suggs. Suggs drives, step back, blocked by Thompson. Boncaro now going to try a 3. No good. And rebounded by Paul Reed. Here come the Pistons. Cunningham steps, passes. Thompson fell to the floor. And I think they're going to call a foul on Orlando for a kick. But Asar Thompson has been the motor of the offense today, and that might be the reason why they find themselves down 12. As Jalen Suggs was called for his 4th foul, ball's knocked out of bounds on the inbound by Orlando. Pistons will keep it. But that'll at least put Jalen Suggs in a tough spot here. Relatively early in the third quarter, he's already got 4 fouls. Cunningham has it. He's going to try a 3, and he won't get it. But a nice rebound by Thompson, and then a nice slam by Tobias Harris. 10-point game, 74-64. Harris with 11 points, 3 for 7. Boncaro will drive. Boncaro will get his shot blocked by Paul Reed, but they're going to call a foul on Tobias Harris. That's just Tobias' second foul, but it'll send the best player on the Magic to the free throw line as he missed the first one. All right. 3 team fouls so far this half for Orlando to Detroit's 2. But again, Jalen Suggs in foul trouble. He's on the bench. Boncaro hits the second one. 11-point lead for Orlando. Thompson. Now, Suggs is back out there. That is surprising. You would not be shocked if Detroit doesn't attack Suggs. And a bad pass from Cunningham, intercepted by Boncaro. Boncaro will drive. Boncaro had the ball swiped away by Duncan Robinson. No foul, but nice move by Duncan. It'll stay in Orlando. Ay. Cade Cunningham, easily his worst game of the series right now. Suggs over to Anthony Black. Anthony Black hooking, won't hit the shot, but he will get fouled. I believe that's the first foul on Paul Reed, who has significantly increased his minutes this game, as Jalen Duren sits on the bench and Isaiah Stewart as well. Anthony Black misses the free throw, stays an 11-point game. And there was, Kevin Herter was calling about, I think he said can't do that. Not sure what they're referring to. Well, Anthony Black will take his second free throw. And it's no good. Look at that. Pistons catch a break. Paul Reed with the rebound. Thompson over to Harris. Harris back over to Cade. Cade's going to try a three. No good, but he gets his own rebound. He's going to try it again. And that one he does hit. About time. And there's a steal. Tobias for three. No good. And fight for it. There's a foul on, I assume, Detroit. Kay Cunningham just gave it two shots from the same location, and the second one went. Cunningham with just 13 points on 5 assists. Oh, what is... Jalen Suggs kind of fell. Oh boy, Suggs feeling something in his left knee. Oh boy. Okay, he seems to be all right, but I don't even know. It appears to be all right. Walking normally now. Banchero's got it. Banchero throws it out to De Silva for a three. That won't go. Tobias with the rebound. 6 minutes to go in the third. Cunningham has it. He's got De Silva on him. Cunningham still has it. 12 to shoot. De Silva, one-on-one. Over to, who was that? That Javonte Green, who tried a three, but it was blocked, I think, by Anthony Black. And it was. Anthony Black. Boy, almost fouled him, too. Oh, boy, nearly threw that one away to Paul Reed. 2 seconds. Reed's got to put it up, and he does. It doesn't go, but the Pistons come away with it. Nice rebound by Asar Thompson. Thompson under at the paint. Now over to Cade. 5 to shoot. Cunningham passes it off. No, he still has it. Puts up a prayer. No go. And the Magic come away with it. And then a foul is called on Paul Reed. Ay, guys. Those are the possessions you gotta get something on. Orlando now in the bonus. Paolo Banchero will head to the free throw line. Yeah, it is unacceptable. I agree totally. Banchero will hit the free throw. Trying to make it a 10-point game. It is a 9-point lead for Orlando. They have pretty much held about an 8 to 9 to 10-point lead for much of this third quarter. And he hits both of them. Double-digit lead once again for Orlando. Cade has it. He has yet to really get the offense going. Cunningham throws it out to Green. Green's going to try a three. No good. Rebound by Paul Reed. Green's going to try it again. And they're going to call a double dribble. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, that's about as clear as you can get it. Fourth turnover in the quarter for the Pistons. Banchero, spin move, drives, is fouled. Ay, here we go again. Well, they're definitely targeting Paul Reed because they know he's the third string center. And look, to be frank with some of the people who wanted to see him, this is part of the reason why he didn't get as much playing time. And really, I'd say the majority of the reason he's getting this playing time right now is because Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Duren are both in foul trouble. Boncaro misses the first one, back of the rim. 4:49 to go in this quarter. And we've seen a lot of free throws, especially on the Magic side of the court. And he hits it. 78-67, Orlando over Detroit. Pistons cannot get any offensive consistency and tie that with defensive consistency as there's an off-ball foul on Bataze. First foul on him, I believe. Pistons have had 17 points off turnovers, so they've taken advantage more so than the Magic, but despite that, they're still down. Kevin Huerter trying to get out of a jam from De Silva. He does. Paul Reed has it. Paul Reed on Badaze puts up a hook shot, and he hit it. Now it's a 9-point lead for Orlando. 4:25 to go. Paul Reed with 4 points, 2 for 3. Scoring-wise, he's been all right. Anthony Black over to Badaze. Badaze tries a hook shot of his own. That won't go. Cunningham on him. Cunningham looking for a lane. Cunningham bounce pass to Paul Reed. Now Herter's got it. Huerter inside to Thompson. Asar with 10 to shoot. Asar with Suggs on him. Asar with a fadeaway. Won't go off the front of the rim. That's a shot you got to be able to make. At this level, you can't be missing those kinds of shots off the front of the rim. That's just bad. Suggs going to try a three, and he won't get it, but he will get his own rebound, and he won't make it. Cunningham has it. Cunningham with Black on him. Cunningham bounce pass to Huerter. Throws it out to wide open Javonte Green. He hits it. 6-point game. 78-72. 3:24 to go. Orlando's calling a TO. All right. Little bit of momentum going towards Detroit. 3:24 to go in the quarter. All right. I'll be back. I'll set this down. Lions draft Arizona State cornerback Keith Abney II. Huh. Okay. All right. I'm okay with it. I kind of like the cornerback. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of interested in this Clayface movie. I've seen a couple of the ads for it. I'm actually kind of interested in them doing a like horror movie Clayface movie. That's kind of a cool idea. I might give that one a watch. It looks cool. And I like Clayface. I liked him in Batman Arkham City, where he existed for about like 30 minutes. Random final boss. Is that a spoiler? When did Arkham City come out? Hold on. Hold on. 2011. Okay. It's a 15-year-old game, which is crazy. I don't want to think about that. That game is 15 years old. I was 11, I guess. Wow. I really? Was I really that young when I was playing that game? I don't remember. No, I don't think I was that young. I think I played it a little bit after it came out. Anyway, what am I talking about? Why am I talking about Batman Arkham City? This isn't a Batman Arkham City show. The Pistons are down 6. Come on. Focus. Down 6 in the third quarter to the Magic on the road in a must-have-it game. Come on. Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it. Boy, am I glad that Javonte Green hit that 3. That's a big 3 that maybe, hopefully, potentially can shift some of the momentum. Desmond Bane gets the inbound. Anthony Black now has it. Black just crossing midcourt. Kevin Huerter on him. Pass inside to Boncaro. Boncaro looking for something. Throws it out to, I believe that's Wagner. Wagner nearly lost it. Throws it back out to Black. Black puts up a floater. It won't go. Paul Reed comes away with a rebound. 6-point game. Pistons need a bucket here. And Cade turns it over. And here comes Anthony Black. And Asar Thompson tried to block the shot, but instead he fouled him. So he's going to make him work for those 2 points. I think that might be a flagrant too. And Cade Cunningham with the turnover again. That looked. Yeah, I mean, he whacked him right in the face. That's got to be a flagrant. Yeah, I understand. You're trying to block the shot. You're trying to force them to beat you with free throws, but that is definitely a flagrant. Ay. Third time that the Pistons have gotten reviewed for a hostile act. They've already got one on Isaiah Stewart. And this is going to be one on Asar Thompson. Ay. Did they not? Wait, they didn't call that flagrant? I'm sorry. Oh, okay, they did call it a flagrant. Okay, I was going to say. So Ron Holland, who has not seen the floor all day. And there's the first free throw in, makes it a 7-point game. Pistons, they've managed to try to keep it within single digits, but just can't get. They were close early in the third quarter. It was a 3-point game to start on the quarter, and it just hadn't gotten any closer than that. Here is Wagner over to Bane. Bane trying to find a lane. He won't find it. Wagner now has it again. Wagner driving, tries it off the glass, and he hits it. And now it is a double-digit lead. Just like that, a 4-point switch thanks to that Asar Thompson flagrant. Could have just been 2 points. And you'd be talking about a 8-point lead as a whistle. Foul called on Anthony Black. I mean, here's the thing. With all the fouls that are going on Orlando, you have to think at some point that the Pistons would take advantage of these substitutions that would be made. You know, Jalen Suggs with 4 fouls. You know, like at a certain point, you'd think that would start to have an impact offensively or defensively or something. But either way, the Pistons are at the free throw line because of the bonus. It's Cade Cunningham. And he hits the first one. Brings the lead down to 9. He's got 14 points today. This series, he's averaged 33. He's not having a good game, but he hits the second one. Makes it an 8-point lead for Orlando in the final minutes of the third. We've been in this spot before. And there's a whistle away from the ball. This time it will go against against the Pistons. Might go against Cunningham. But Isaiah Stewart now looks like he's going to be checking in. Franz Wagner shooting free throws. He hits the first one. That was the third foul on Cade Cunningham. And Isaiah Stewart is checking in for the first time in the half. Paul Reed heads to the bench. He saw a majority of the minutes in the third, and as you could see, it did not make much of an impact. But he did have 4 points. And Wagner shooting the second one will go. 10-point lead for Orlando. Again, that 4-point swing from that Asar flagrant. Green over to Stewart. Stewart trying to set a lane for Cunningham. Cunningham nearly lost it again. Cunningham over to Tobias Harris. Harris forcing his way. Fadeaway jumper is good. That's a nice shot from Tobias Harris to make it an 8-point game. Minute 37 to go in the quarter. Anthony Black has it. Tobias Harris, 13 points on 4 for 9. Wagner, 10 to shoot. Wagner thought about it. No, he'll hand it off to Bane. Bane's going to try a 3. Finally, the heat check comes to him, but Wagner gets the rebound. Anthony Black going to try a 3. That one will just airball right to Kevin Huerter. Tobias Harris driving on Wagner. Harris doesn't get the roll. And no foul. Wagner with the final minute in the quarter. Driving. Throws it out. Wide open look for Kane. Hits it. Right back to 11 points. Pistons can't get it any closer than 8. Cunningham throws it inside to Stewart. Stewart bounces it to Kevin Huerter. Huerter over to Green. Inside to Stewart, who slams it. Finally gets some points on the board and makes it a 9-point game. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Magic have held the lead for all of the second half. Wagner drives, does not get it, does not get the foul either. Stewart with a rebound. Cade Cunningham driving. He had numbers, but he had to slow down. He's got 10 to shoot. Cunningham driving, hook shot off the glass, no good, but a foul is called on Orlando. Isaiah Stewart tried to put up a shot, and they're going to call a foul on Desmond Bane. That's a huge call if it is on him. Desmond Bane with his second foul. Again, he is a major contributor, obviously, to this team offensively, or at least he has been. But Isaiah Stewart is at the free throw line trying to take advantage of that foul. 6.4 to go in the quarter. And he missed it. Off the back of the rim. Stewart is a 75% free throw shooter, and he missed it. And they are loud in the Kia Center. Trying to make it an 8-point game. Got it. Three seconds. Wagner, 2-1, floats it. Caught by Javonte Green, who heaves a pass that will not get to the distance. So after 3, Pistons are down 8. This game has been pretty much all magic. But you got one final quarter to flip the switch. I'm just going to skip for a relaxing ad. I don't want any commercials right now. Yeesh. Your leading scorer is still Asar Thompson. How's that even possible? After 3 quarters, leading scorer is Asar Thompson. That's not a sign of a great day offensively. The Magic have already outscored what they scored last game, the entire game, by 4, and they still got another quarter. Not feeling great. Not feeling great. But that's why it's a whole other quarter, right? You just gotta turn it on. Like, Cade, what's going on? I mean, Cade's got 15 points too, and so does Thompson. But I mean, like, just obviously a bad game for Cade. And the problem, of course, is that when he's having a bad game, everybody else has got to step up. And outside of Thompson, I don't know that anybody else has, at least offensively. So it's just not good. It's just not good. You're going to have to take advantage of some fouls, I think. You're going to have to start attacking Jalen Suggs. Try attacking Desmond Bane. Yeah, man. You're down 8 going into the final quarter of Game 3 in a 1-1 series tie. Doesn't look good. Does not look good, man. You got to have a really good fourth quarter in you. You got to have a really, really good fourth quarter. And I don't know, man. Just feels like this team is kind of gassed right now. Truly a nightmare game. I'm having a nightmare game. Forget about Cade. What about me? Why? Oh, gosh. I would hate this. I mean, I guess it would be nice to see the players' names, but, oh, gosh, it's too much. Too much overlay. Teams winning Game 3 in a 1-of-1 series go on to win the series 73.7% of the time. So that's what you're dealing with right now. Bane, step back, 3, got it. 90-79. Desmond Bane has missed just 1 3 all game. Dennis Jenkins checking in. He's at the logo. Jenkins stops, puts up a 2, no good. Carter Jr. with the board. Down 11 with a little over 11 minutes. Wagner throws out to Carter for a 3 ball, no good. Dennis Jenkins with the board. Jenkins stops, goes over to Ausar Thompson. Back over to Jenkins. Jenkins throws it to Robinson. Robinson drives, pass out to Stu, tried to hit it off the glass. It doesn't get the roll. Bain has it. Desmond Bain driving, tries it off the glass, and he got it. Desmond Bain being a difference maker for Orlando right now. 10.5 to go. Desmond Bain's got 25 points on over 50% shooting. Wide open 3 from Thompson won't go. And, of course they'll leave him wide open. He shoots terribly from deep. Anthony Black has it. Black going into the paint. Tries it off the glass. Rebound by Carter is good. Pistons call a timeout. This is absolutely pathetic. 94-79. Orlando has taken full control. Yeah, you should never have Ausar Thompson shooting a 3. Just never. He can't do it. He's never been able to do it. Even when he was back on the G League, he couldn't do it. Well, I did say, if ever there was a time to turn it on, it would be the fourth quarter. And yet, here we are. And the Magic have seemed to turn it on in the fourth. Oh. Lions traded up where it selected a University of Kentucky wide receiver. Huh? Lions traded up to 168 overall. Huh. Lions drafted another receiver. I don't really get that. Like, how many receivers can we have? I don't know. It's a little later round, so I really care that much? No. The answer is no. I feel like this series is going to go 7 games. I just feel it, you know? I just feel like it's going to be a 7-game series and there's nothing I can do about it. All I can do is watch as my 1-seeded Pistons allow an 8-seed play-in team dominate them in 2 out of the 3 games. I hope so. I mean, but again, I read the stat earlier. Teams that win game 3 go on to win the series 73% of the time. It's almost 3/4 of the time the winner of this game wins the series. And the Magic are dominating you late in the fourth quarter. I'm at a loss for words. Like, if we really end our 60-win season not even winning a playoff series, major offseason moves need to be made. Like, that's just not good enough. To go down in the first round of the playoffs back-to-back seasons, that's just terrible. And I know I'm speaking a little ahead of it. Even if you lose this game, you're not necessarily out of the series. But it's a major concern. And Jalen Duren right now is playing himself out of a contract. To just be a complete no-show in 3 of the playoff games is unacceptable. Unacceptable. I know he just had a great season, an all-star year, but where are you when we need you the most? He's getting outplayed by Jalen Suggs. And Paul Reed is coming in and taking his minutes. That's how bad it's gotten. Jalen Duren hasn't played the entire second half. JB Bickerstaff is telling him what his worth is. Speaking of, here he is. Jalen Duren checks into the second half. Welcome to the game, son. Cunningham has it. Driving to the paint. Cunningham has his shot blocked. The rebound goes to Duren. And somehow Duren still has it. Duren with a hook shot. Off the glass, no good. And a rebound goes to Orlando. The Pistons 0 for 5 in the quarter. Orlando 3 for 5. Orlando is about to take over if they can make this basket. And that won't go, but the rebound goes to Orlando. Bane going to try a three. Here we go. Nope, doesn't go, but they're going to call a loose ball foul. That is Duncan Robinson who's called for it. You're running out of time though. Like less than 10 minutes to go. You're down double digits. You have to turn it on. Bane going to try a 2-pointer. No good. Duren with the board. Cade Cunningham has it. Cunningham over to Robinson, who tried a three. It was blocked. Blocked by Anthony Black. I mean, like, what is the point of a shot like that, Duncan Robinson? Carter has it. Kane puts up a floater. That won't go, but Carter on the putback. We are close to a 20-point lead for Orlando. 17-point lead right now for the Magic late in this fourth quarter. And Thompson finally with a reverse makes a 2-pointer to make it a 15-point game. That is the first field goal of the quarter. The Magic are, on the other hand, shooting 40% in the quarter. Carter dribbles, and I believe they call a turnover. That is the 10th turnover of the game as Paolo Banchero checks back in. You got 8 minutes and 5 seconds. That's all you got to come back from a 15-point deficit. Pistons have not led since the first half. Duren nearly lost it. Duren passed it into Cade. Here's a three from Tobias. That one goes down. Needed that. Now it's a 12-point game. 7:38 to go. Anthony Black has it. Black forcing his way through. Here comes Banchero. Banchero driving to the basket and slamming it over Jalen Duren. And they'll count it. Foul coming as well. 14-point lead for Orlando. I mean, just posterizing Jalen Duren. And he makes the shot. Got a bounce. 15-point lead right back there, right after a big three from Tobias Harris, and it just immediately is erased. Paolo Banchero working with a double-double, and a whistle's blown. A foul just got called on Orlando. Anthony Black called for the contact. Second team foul on Black. Their second foul, not team foul, obviously. Jalen Suggs has checked into the game. Cunningham. Throws it out to Tobias. Same location as before, but Tobias this time will drive to the basket, get the bounce, and hit a two. 13-point game with 7:05 to go. Pistons basically got to go on a run from here. I mean, there's no. You're running out of time. Need to just turn on the defense and then turn on the offense at the exact same moment. Boncaro throws it back over to Suggs. Wide open look for three. Won't go. Duren with the board. Tobias Harris has the ball. His team's down 13. Duren into the paint. Duren blocked, shot by Boncaro. It'll stay with Detroit. .6:33 to go. Tobias. Over to Robinson. Robinson back over to Tobias. Tobias driving. Puts up a 2. Jalen Duren with the putback. One-handed makes it an 11-point game. That was something. Duren with just 8 points, though. 3 for 9. Suggs has the ball. And a whistle. It's going to be an offensive foul. We are going Detroit's way. All right, now. Pistons got a little bit of a potential run here going, but they have a lot to go. 6:02 to go. They have the ball down 11. Chance to make it single digits here with a basket. Cunningham. Ball just at midcourt. Cunningham drives, puts up a shot, hits it, count it, and the foul. Here we go. It is now a 9-point game, potentially 8 if he hits the free throw. Here we go. That is the 5th foul on Jalen Suggs. He is in serious trouble of fouling out of this game. And Cunningham hits it. It is now an 8-point game. This is as close as the Pistons really were able to get it, was within 8 points. And then the Magic would turn it on. See if they could do it again. Black, right, just like that. Hits the basket and is fouled. And we got a 3-point play coming the other way. I mean, seriously. No time wasted, no passes. Anthony Black just penetrates this allegedly good Piston defense. And Jalen Duren, who would have guessed it, is called for a foul. Unreal. JB Bickerstaff has taken his team into a timeout. Down 10, 5:38 to go. Yeah, now Duren's in foul trouble. I mean, do we really want to bring in Paul Reed again? Down the stretch? Maybe. I don't know. You're losing with Duren. You might as well lose without him. But then again, you might as well just keep him in at that point. But look, that was your chance, right? Down 8. Get a stop. And then get a basket to make it a 2-possession game. But instead, we just 1 step forward, 2 steps back. The Pistons just can't quite get it going offensively at the same time that their defense is kicking. Did we just challenge it? Is that why? Are we challenging the foul? Is that what this is? I mean, I guess if they get it right, I'll take it, but didn't really look like it was challenge worthy. And even if it was, what is it? Just means we just get the ball and it's just 2 points. Or what? That it's an offensive foul? Like, what is the challenge exactly? Because I guess if they take the basket away, I'll take that, but points are overturned? I do see that the score switched to back to a 9-point game, but wasn't it an 8-point game? Or maybe it's because it's ahead. I'm still on the Zen. So wait, they would overturn the points, but then keep the foul? I'm confused by that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just looking at some flowers in a small pool. It looks like a pool. Call overturned. Okay, we do have 91 points. I don't know why ESPN has us at 90 points. Oh, look at that. That is a good challenge because Wendell Carter was do-si-doing with Jalen Duren. I don't know why ESPN has the wrong score. It is 99-91. Wendell Carter with his fourth foul. That's another guy. 5:38 to go. I mean, I wouldn't say that's a lot of time to have guys foul out, but it's enough. Cunningham driving to the basket, tries it, but he's fouled. Who was that? Who was fouled? Or who fouled him? Was it Wendell Carter? Uh-oh. Okay, so the Pistons will take a couple of free throws here. 5:30 to go. Was that the fifth foul on Wendell? You got to hit your free throws, though, if you're going to attack them with the fouls. He hits one. It's now a 7-point lead for Orlando. Second shot is up, and he hit it. It's back to a 6-point game. This was where we started in the half. It was a 6-point lead for Orlando. The Pistons cut it to 3, and then all hell broke loose. Passing the ball around. There's Wagner with it. 10 to shoot. Wagner to the basket. Blocked. Rebounded by the Pistons. Asar Thompson has it. Thompson back over to Tobias. Tobias had it lost, but it's going to be out of bounds on Orlando. Boy, oh boy. At this point, every whistle, I'm just looking who's getting called for the foul. It's a nice block there by Jalen Duren, too. It's a very nice block by Duren. Need some points on these stops. Tobias. Step back 2. Got it. It is now a 4-point lead for the Magic. Pistons still got a ways to go. Wagner has it. Suggs has it. At the logo, Jalen Suggs. Looking for some separation. Suggs now passes it to Banchero. Banchero driving to the paint. Banchero puts up a shot. It won't go, but he's fouled. Just so close right now, but still a ways to go, especially when you got fouls going to Paolo. Can't give him points. Shooting 9 for 12 from the free throw line today. Makes the first one. It's a 5-point lead for Orlando. And the second free throw is good. 6-point lead for Orlando. Pistons have not been able to get it much closer than this. Pretty much the entirety of the second half. Closest they got it was to 3. Cunningham to the paint. Cunningham drives. Cunningham hits it and is fouled. Now, who fouled him? That is the question. Cade's starting to heat up. Was it Wendell Carter? I believe it was. Is that, did he foul out now? That was number 6, wasn't it? He didn't foul out as Cade hits the second free throw. It is now a 3-point game. This is as close as the Pistons have been able to get it. Jalen Suggs has the ball at midcourt. Bounce pass to Wagner. Wagner with Cade on him. Wagner looking for separation. He's not finding it. Wagner passes it out to Boncaro. Boncaro also looking for some room. Boncaro is going to put up a 3. Got it. Brutal 3 to give up. Back to a 6-point game. Had to have it 3, and he had it. Cunningham with Carter on him. Passes it out to Tobias. Tobias going to try a 3. He hits it! Tobias Harris answers. We're right back to a 3-point game. 3:38 to go. Boncaro has it. Chance of let's go Magic in the Kia Center. Tobias Harris with 10 points in the quarter, 23 on the day. Paolo drives, blocked by Jalen Duren. Tobias Harris gets it out to Cade. Pistons down 3. It's a 1-possession game, and they've got the ball. Cade to tie it. Got it! Cade Cunningham ties the game with 3:14 remaining. What a shot by Cunningham! Oh my! What a turnaround in the fourth quarter. Stop watching, Detroit fan. Whatever you do, whatever. I'm not going to blame anybody. 104 to 104. We are all even in Orlando. Oh, my goodness. Job's not finished, though. Job is not finished. You've evened it up. You can't take your foot off the gas, though. You have to keep up the pressure on Orlando. All the momentum has swung your way, but you need to keep it up defensively. And if you can put some pressure on guys like Wendell Carter, on Jalen Suggs, 2 guys in foul trouble, you can really turn this thing around for you. Do it for the city. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. We're right back in it. Right back in it, man. Cade Cunningham now with the lead scorer for, I think, the game. 26 points. Unreal. All of a sudden, Cade Cunningham just turned it on. 3:14 to go. 104 to 104. Pistons trying to take the first lead of the series. If they can get this win, they would go up 2-1 with another game here in Orlando on Monday night. So frankly, it's a must win for Detroit here to keep momentum in their favor. I don't believe the Pistons ever won back-to-back playoff games. I don't think they won back-to-back playoff games last year. I think this would be the first time they'd won back-to-back playoff games going back to 2008 probably. But so true. Tobias has played incredibly well. He has played incredibly well. 18 points for Cunningham in the second half. 11 of those points coming in the fourth quarter. But here we go. Game's not over yet. 3:14 to go, and we are tied. Inbound from Wagner to Jalen Suggs. 3:10 to go and counting. Suggs crossing midcourt. Jalen Suggs looking for some move, and there's a steal by Tobias Harris. Harris hands it off to Cade. Huge opportunity here for the Pistons. Cade with Wagner on him. Cade puts up a hook shot. It doesn't go, but he's fouled. Cade Cunningham with a chance to reclaim the lead for the Pistons for the first time since the first half. Boy, I would have loved if that foul was on Wendell. I would have loved if it was on Carter. That would have taken him out of the game. Instead, it's the third foul on Wagner. Less than 3 minutes to go, and the Pistons have a chance to take a late lead. Hits it. Pistons back on top. It's 105-104. First lead since maybe even the first quarter. There are 5 fouls on Suggs as well. And he missed the second one. It's a 1-point lead for the Pistons. 2:48 to go. It's a huge miss, honestly. You can't give that up. Suggs has it. Suggs inside to Banchero. Banchero getting swarmed. Banchero throws it out to Wagner. Wagner tries to step away. Wagner has it. Step back 2 for the lead. Got it. 106-105. Magic right back on top. Less than 2.5 to play. Pistons have the ball. Throw to Thompson. Back over to Cade. Back over to Thompson. Thompson tosses it out to Green, who gives it right back to him. 7 to shoot. Thompson hands it to Tobias. Tobias with a 2. Doesn't get the roll. Magic have the rebound. Oh, man, that's brutal. Need a stop here now. 2 minutes to go. Suggs has it. Suggs at the logo. Minute 55 to go. Banchero has it. 10 to shoot. Tobias on him. Banchero throws it out to Wagner. Wagner tries a 3. Got it. And just like that, the Magic have reclaimed control. 4-point lead for Orlando. Coming back from the tie, a 5-1 run for Orlando. And that is why that missed free throw matters. We're looking at a 2-possession game now due to that missed free throw from Cunningham. I mean, you needed the stops, and you couldn't come up with it. You let Franz Wagner, who hadn't hit a 3 all day, come away with a big bucket. Now you got a minute and 46 to come back down 4. Oh, my gosh. Down 4. Minute 40-some. You got to come down and shut it all down. You just have to. Get out of here, Chris Page. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. You can hang around. As long as you're not too annoying. All right, we got the waterfalls again. We got the waterfalls in. I mean, a minute 46. What are you looking at? 3, 4 possessions? Potentially? Maybe a little, yeah, probably about 3 for the Pistons. Let me see. It's about, what is it? 20 seconds of possession? Probably 4 then. I don't know. Either way, they don't usually use the entire shot clock, so. But then you also got to think Magic have it, so maybe just 3. I don't know. Whatever. No, you're all right. You grew up in Orlando. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Minute 46 to go. Though I do hope by the end of this you're sad. No offense. Nothing personal. Cade will inbound it. Or no, that's Duncan Robinson. Just able to get it in. Now Cade has it. Minute 40 to go. Team's down 4. What do you got? Cunningham, step back 3. Doesn't get it. And the Magic come away with it. That was a shot you had to have. And Wagner lost control. And they're going to call a foul on Detroit. They had the foul to give, and they took it. Uh-oh. Desmond Bane kind of limping a little bit. Oh, dear. De Silva's coming in as Desmond Bane's heading to the bench. Oh, no. That is not good for Orlando. But right now, they're up 4, so it might not matter for them. Wagner has it. Wagner. At the logo, 10 to shoot. Wagner driving. Wagner puts up a floater. Won't go, but the rebound is Orlando's, and a foul is called on Detroit. Wendell Carter. That was a rebound you had to have. Cunningham was in his hands. In his hands, and he couldn't come up with it. And Jalen Duren has just fouled out. What an awful day for the starting center in white. And Carter is 3 for 3 from free throws, averaging almost 80% this year. And these free throws could basically ice the game. And he missed it. He missed the first free throw. Anthony Black coming in. Two-possession game. And even if they make this shot, it will remain a two-possession game. 5-point lead for Orlando at the most. And he makes it. 110-105. Minute and 6. Cade picks it up. Oh, well, now he picks it up. Cunningham has it. Team needs a basket. Cunningham drives, falls down, turns it over. Anthony Black's got it. Or Banchero's got it, rather. 50 seconds remaining. Back-to-back awful possessions. Tying it up at 104. Pistons have scored just 1 point since. Here's a shot from Paolo. It will not. No, it got the bounce. Unreal. And that will do it pretty much. Paolo Banchero hits a huge three off the back of the rim. It gets the bounce. A circus shot from the former number 1 overall pick. Oh my goodness. The Pistons tied it up at 104. Since then, they've scored 1 point. And the Magic, knowing they were not going to lose this game, completely flipped the script and have dominated the final 3 minutes of this game. Unbelievable. That is just a brutal way to lose a game, to climb all the way back only to just fall completely flat on your face. That is brutal. $11 points in the fourth quarter for Paolo Banchero. He had been quiet all night. Pistons will play again in Orlando on Monday in what will absolutely be a must-win game, going back to Detroit after. But the Magic will have the momentum and the home court advantage. They are 6-1 at home in the last 3 postseasons, including the play-in. That is the best in the league. Thompson will inbound it to Duncan. Duncan over to Green, puts up a shot. There's a foul on Anthony Black. The Lions also drafted a receiver out of Kentucky, Detroit fan I saw. Yeah, they drafted Kendrick Law. There's a coach's challenge on the foul. Oh, they called a foul. They called a foul on the three-pointer, but they're challenging the three. Or they're challenging that there was a foul. Yeah, we drafted a receiver out of Kentucky. So I guess we got what? One more pick? We traded up for it. Yeah. At number 168 overall. Huh. Let's see. So they review no foul. Wait, I'm so confused. So it's a successful challenge, but Detroit keeps the ball and they lose their challenge? I'm okay, whatever. You're down 8. Need some craziness to overcome this. Cade puts up a 3. He does not get it. Carter has the rebound. Final 25 seconds counting down. Suggs just airmailing it all the way into the Pistons bench area. It'll be Detroit ball with 19 and a half seconds. $18 seconds. Cade has it. Cade stops. I don't know why we're taking so long to just get a shot off. Duncan Robinson tries a 3. It won't go. And that is going to do it. No reason to foul at this point. And that is it. The Orlando Magic take a 2-1 series lead with a 113-105 victory. Pistons try to come all the way back, only to blow their comeback efforts in the final 3 minutes. Absolutely brutal. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. So once again, the Pistons go into a game favored. The Magic cover the spread. And despite the ESPN analytics saying they had a much better shot of winning the game, the Magic held control of this game for pretty much the entirety. Like the Pistons led for 1 possession in the second half. That's unacceptable from a 1 seed. Absolutely unacceptable. I don't care that you're playing on the road. That's terrible. This is an awful game. Again. An awful game. And now you're down 2-1. You have to win on Monday on the road. It's going to be a zoo in the Kia Center. Like what? Like this is just so unacceptable from the Pistons. If we're really going to go into this playoffs after winning 60 games and not win the series, why did you even win 60 games? So, look, we'll be back on Monday. Pistons can flip the script their way again, but the Magic have home court advantage as far as winning the series. we would have to take it to 7 for us to have home court advantage. And I would rather not go 7 games against an 8 seed. Call me crazy. I'd rather not go 7. So, there it is. All right. We'll be back on Monday. We'll break it all down. We'll talk about it. And hopefully the Pistons will extend the series. Well, at the very least, the series won't be over on Monday either way. So, have a good rest of your afternoon, everybody. And, yeah, I'll see you later.